Hello, hello, hello. Um, man, I tell you, it's amazing the way it will sneak up on you. You know, I wasn't ready yet. Okay, almost. Let me see. Wow, that was fast. I look up and 10 minutes had passed just like that. Hello, one and all. Happy Sunday. Now we ain't here to gloat and we're not here to smoke a cigar and do any victory laps. We are magnanimous. What is that? What is the word about looking for? Magnanimous in our victory and humble in our defeat. I know, Sheila Watson. I need all the help I can get. I do. It's a lot to and with my limited skills, but I have to say I'm getting better at this every time. I learn something new every day, and I do mean every day. And if you guys ever wonder um why do I work so hard, it's because I love to challenge myself. Um as I get older, it seems even more important to challenge myself to do new things and have new adventures and stuff. So that's why I challenge myself like that. And sometimes I get so involved. You guys may have seen me post really early in the morning, and then I go to bed and sleep for about 6 hours, and then wake up and go right back at it. It's because I'm really enjoying the work that I do. Hello, Dara Edgehill. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy Sunday to you, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Yes, happy Sunday, one and all. Okay, wow, 548 people already. Oh, wow, that is so cool. That is so cool. Uh, so let me do one more thing before I get started. Did I use a thumbnail for this? Yes, I did make a thumbnail last night, didn't I? Sometimes I am frightened at my efficiency. Yes, I did make a thumbnail. So let me go now streaming so people know that we're here. Okay. Just in case, I'll do that. And I'll send one more reminder out to Twitter, and then we can get this party started. Okay, cool. Yes, there we go. Um, you know what? You know what? Okay, I'm not saying that like a real Brit, right? Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what? Oh man, I love it. Do you know what? Um, let's see. I have to say that because Megan is the mom of two, she her legs are yeah. I mean, she used to have these really skinny legs, but she's filling out quite nicely. I must add, she is filling out quite nicely. But we'll get to that later. Certainly not now, but we'll get to that later. So let me just say hi to a few people, and then we'll get started. Okay. I will say hello to a few people and then we will get started. No leaks in Montecito, but then we all know that, right? So I'll leave that there so I can say my hellos, and then we can talk about the big crybaby. Oh my goodness. What did I just see out the corner of my eye? Wow, thank you so much, Susie Q. I am here to gloat. Me too. I am here to glow. Thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Okay, okay, all right. So, hello, one and all. I won't do the big hellos then. Let's just get to it, shall we? Oh, what are we saving it for, right? Go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. I forget which squatty said that yesterday, but when I saw that in the caption, I decided that I would save that because I thought it was just the height of cleverness. Go where you are celebrated and not tolerated. After weeks of Prince William's friends in the media quivering in their nether regions at the thought of Meghan being booed, how ironic is that? They wanted Meghan booed, right? And being booed, let me see, they would like to downplay the fact that Prince William was just booed without anyone in the media goading them to do it. So, in other words, without all of these multiple surveys and questions on the morning TV in Britain, and all of the encouragement from, the people in the British media, the tabloids, the morning shows, without any input from them, people just spontaneously handed the Duke of Cambridge his behind and said, "Here you go. Here's your booty." They handed him his behind, okay? He had his butt handed to him. Oh, thank you so much, Iris. Oh, wow, you guys, you all must be in a good mood. Thank you for the super sticker, Iris Demonia, and happy Sunday. Yeah, Sunday to you. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. And before I forget, let me say thank you to because if I wait till the end of the thing, I know I'll forget. Dina Nasser, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Sunday to you. So yes, all of that encouragement. Let's see, the Prince William booed by Wembley crowd in shock FA Cup final scene. Or how about this? Royal poll. Would you boo Meghan and Harry if they appeared on the palace balcony? Remember that? Remember that, right? Or how about the other one? Would you boo Meghan and Harry if they appeared on the palace balcony? Would you boo Meghan and Harry if they? Yeah, okay, all of that says the same thing. But that was the last thing I put together when I came on. I noticed that this slide at the top was blank, so I had to throw something in there. William booed by crowd prior to FA Cup final match in London. All of that encouragement, all of that speculation, and they won't be welcome, and maybe they shouldn't come, or all of the things that they were throwing out there at the Sussexes for weeks now. For weeks. Yes, yes, you need coffee. Our drug of choice. Notification came through, and the phone was on my. I fully intend to gloat. Why not express joy at surviving evil and watching karma work? Face hurts from it. Okay, your face is hurting from it. I get you. I get you. Hello, Connie Balmer. Whatever the tabloids and shows say, look at me getting all animated now. Let me have a sip of my coffee. The sane Britain, the same Britons are not buying the bull. Mm, there we go. Mountain grown. Let me see. Diane Hawkins says not only booze for Billy, even conjured up hate for the national anthem. QETU and calls folks to start singing Meghan's praises, literally. Yes, yes. That news came in as this unfolded. Because if you guys remember, I was on the live stream yesterday and I saw that screenshot that I saved, and I said, "Oh, when did this happen?" Right? Remember that? I said, "When did this happen? This can't be real." And then what did I say? I said, "I'm going to save it just in case." And I believe this. Oh no, that's not it. Yeah, right here on the bottom left, the one at the bottom. That's the one that I saved yesterday while I was on the live stream. I saved it. I said, "Ooh, I'm going to save this just in case." And I looked at the date on it, and I saw the date said May the 14th, and I was like, nah, this can't be real. And you guys were like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I couldn't believe it. It just seemed like some kind of dystopian dream or something. Like something that you would wish for. Like if you like at the BAFTA awards when they walk into the BAFTAs and everybody is silent and you kind of secretly wish, well, not even secretly, you just say to yourself, gosh, why don't they should just boo them? Or what if everybody turned their backs? Well, this was even better because instead of just a few thousand people, this was tens of thousands of people, I suppose. Tens of thousands of people. What is it, like 60,000 people at the Wembley Stadium? And Liverpool? Liverpool? What's more English than Liverpool? So I couldn't believe it. But you guys were like, yes, Baron. Yes, that was today. This happened just now or whatever. I could not believe it. I was just like, this is too good to be true. Yes, please keep the families of all those who were killed in Buffalo, New York, and all of our squatty fam. Yes, we're going to talk about that for sure. We're going to talk about that for sure. But yeah, that was terrible, terrible, terrible. And I definitely intend to talk about that later. Let's see. I am guessing that Baltimore was incandescent with rage at the thought of being unpopular. I wonder what the Moon Tabernacle, the Mormon that is, I'm sorry, the Mormon Tabernacle Choir told him to embiggen him afterwards. Oh yeah, because they have to big him up. Okay, let me see. Did you notice how faster and faster William was shaking the players' hands as the booing was? No, Laura, was it Lori? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. And I wish I had the footage of that, but I don't. But I do have one short film that I'm going to share with you guys from yesterday because one of the squatties told me that someone refused to shake his hand. And it wasn't the one that fist bumped him, it was someone else who just flat refused to shake his hand. There was no fist bump. So I will show you that one later. Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy Sunday to you. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Oh, Gloating City around here. My green tea never tasted so good. Did you say tea? Did you say tea? Everybody ought to have a little tea, right? So let's have our collective sip of tea. Where are you, Your Majesty? Yes, yes, we all deserve a little sip of tea around here. Oh, Persephonus, thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy Sunday to you, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Carmen, he ain't he ain't what's that? He ain't your long-haired lover from Liverpool. That must be a song, huh? He can't do anything. Let me see. He can't do anything he wants. He didn't shake the last guy's hand because the guy did not extend his hand. Okay, okay. I could take a hint. Do y'all want me to just roll the video? I will roll the video because Lord knows I might forget later on because sometimes that sometimers slip up on me. Sometime I remember, sometime I don't. So without further ado, let me grab that video and you all can see for yourself the handshake. Before we hear the national anthem. Before we hear the national anthem. Before we hear the national anthem. Did you see that? Did you all see that? Did you see what I just saw? Did you? Oh, and by the way, that was a little of my handiwork at the end. So I will play this again without the sound while we're talking. But did you guys see that? Did you see that? The guy at the end was like, "Nope, not today, Satan. Like, get out of my way." Did you all see that? This is like the Zapruder film of football. This is like the Zapruder film. Yes, ouch is exactly what. Ouch, ouch. And then, of course, at that point, there's the little man walking off the pitch. That was my little handiwork right there. It seems to suit the mood. Did you all see that? Oh my goodness! I mean, I'm melting. I'm melting. Okay, okay, so let me get back over here. Let me get back over here. But let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, Tosh Mac. You say someone tried to claim that he had already shook the guy's hand, but clearly the guy wouldn't even bother looking at him, like he was looking right through him. Well, it even seemed like the guy kind of dodged him left and right a bit just to make sure that I'm not shaking your hand. I mean, one more time, just to say we did. One more time. Okay, let me take that away. This is like the Zapruder film. I'm counting. That this is one for the records. This is one for the records. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, thank you, BW. That is very generous of you. Thank you so much for the super sticker and happy Sunday to you. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Yes, I saw that. And by the way, that image was courtesy of Glow. Glow on Twitter. Glow is very, very good at making sure that the squad is able to see things that you otherwise wouldn't see. I don't know any place else where I would have found that video because the first thing that they would do in the tabloid press is try to hide it and conceal it. BBC, at some point, don't be surprised if there's not some mention of this later. They'll revisit that moment perhaps if they decide they want to find the player or something like that. I hope they don't mess with that kid because he was only doing I mean, if you don't respect someone, if you don't respect a person's privilege or station in life, because that person was merely born into a circumstance or situation, um, that's quite understandable. And there he is, shrunken down to a minute. Yeah, last night I was up all hours because I couldn't help myself. I was just like, I was like the Three Stooges. I was like Curly. You know how he does all that running in the circle and twirling around on the floor like a helicopter and stuff. That was me last night. I was all over the place. Oh, thank you, Persephone's. Oh, I have another one coming up. Believe me, I have another one. But let's take a look at some more of these comments from last night. Astounding amount of booing at Wembley, both as Prince William was handshaking the players, plus immediately after the national anthem. Twitter users, Spencer Ruse wrote, reflecting the reaction of those surprised by the jeers. I'm talking booing at the stadium. Unbelievable. What's with that? Explain that one to me. And so there's even more comments. Sounding Mountain. Yeah, that was Spencerus. And then where's the other one? Fans booing Prince William and the national anthem at the Cup final. Maybe I'm imagining it. Exactly. That's what I said. When I saw that first thing on Twitter, I thought that I was dreaming. I thought that, well, this must have been some other occasion. Surely this isn't today. And the only reason why I found it hard to believe is because the Cambridges were having an otherwise very successful charm offensive. I mean, don't forget, William embraced the old man that looked just like him, but just a little shorter. He and Kate were they stopped the radio across the country so that they could talk about mental illness. Remember? They were having a wonderful weekend. And then that happened. My mind could not process it. Bizarre. Never heard such a booing of Prince William and the national anthem. Weird. Brain damage from vaccine. I almost said the word. You know, I can't say the V word. That's not even a good idea. But a vacation. That's what I said, YouTube. Brain damage from vacation. Woo! But oh Lord, that one slipped. Squatties, it's beautiful here in Bermuda. A brisk breeze is blowing. I've never seen the weather around these islands so blue. God knew I needed this distraction. We would call this a Bermudaful day. Oh, I love that. Thank you for that, Sonia Johnson. Bermudaful. It is absolutely Bermudaful out here. And it was Bermudaful at the Wembley Stadium. Good Lord, 1,224 people? Am I dreaming? What is happening? 1,224 people? Shut the front door. Okay, here's a few more. God Save the Queen getting booed at the FA Cup final is glorious. Twitter user, what to say? I can't see that one up there. What is that one? Oh yeah, Twitter user column. James McCullough wrote in a thread echoing the positive reactions of some and seeing everyone crying at Liverpool fans booing at the national anthem is even better. We honestly love to see English tears. Woo! That tell us how you feel. Let me see. As seeing everyone crying at Liverpool fans booing the national anthem is even better. We honestly, okay, same thing. I don't know how I did that twice. Turning into the FA Cup finals. Tuning into the FA Cup finals just to listen to the Liverpool fans boo the national anthem. If you're more mad at the, what is that? The Scousers, is that Scouser? Scoozer? Booing God Save the Queen than you are at the actual Queen using 12 million of your money to pay off 12 million pounds of your money to pay off her son victim. You need to have a word with yourself. Okay, John. Okay, we hear what you're saying. Nafisa Shabazz, thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy Sunday to you, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Well, this is literally the boo heard round the world. This is literally the boo heard round the world. Let me see. Can't wait to see the balcony. Well, Wendy Loman, I'm thinking that the balcony is going to be a different experience from, being at the Wembley Stadium because the balcony is going to be sycophants. But the stadium, those people had their day interrupted by Williams, walking out there and everything. So I'm thinking that may be a different experience, but you know what? We'll find out when it happens. And when they have, let me see, and when they have jubbly, the jubbly, and then people start chanting Meghan's name loud, I will give, it will give me life. Yes, you will get your life that day. We're all going to get our life. Carol Lund, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Sunday to you. And thank you for joining us today. That is so kind of you. I mean, you all could have been anywhere else in the world, but you all decided to come here and gloat. Oh, let me see. Don't get on the balcony. More booze. Well, well, okay, with the balcony, that would entail people actually leaving their homes, packing a lunch, and going there just to do that. But these were people who paid to watch a football game and not to be bothered with Williams. So I'm thinking it's going to be a little different crowd. So I'm only saying that just so that we won't be. But you know what? There's always that chance. There's always that chance. If, for instance, if they do decide to send the wayward son out there, the way he popped in at church, that could cause that to happen. And plus, if the queen doesn't actually come out on the balcony, then that may be another purpose or reason, should I say, that people may be inclined to boo in the absence of the queen. So we really are likely to find out the day of if that's going to happen. So let me see. I'm just scrolling back a little bit. Barbara Long says, yes, the Daily Mail has reported that Prince William did cry, but then the narrative changed that William cried over people booing the national anthem after it was released over Twitter. I saw that. Yes, they tried to change it, and yeah, that's not gonna fly. That's just not gonna fly. And of course, there's a feeding frenzy on the Twitter. It started almost immediately. Like I said, I thought I was dreaming. Uh, there is an irony in Prince William being booed at the FA Cup finals yesterday after working for 4 years with the media, allegedly negatively briefing them to get Harry and Meghan hated and booed. They give him positive press, and still he ends up booed. Standing ovation for Prince Harry at Invictus game. Boos for Prince William at FA Cup final. I hope Willie saw the comparison. Come on, Wendy Nelson. Okay, Wendy. Woo! I bet they will beg Harry and Meghan to come to stand on the balcony. They won't, though. Well, Marion, I told you that whole balcony thing, I believe it's going to be kind of a last minute thing where the queen may intervene or something like that. Harry probably would not refuse the queen if she asked, especially if they're right there or whatever. Because I don't know if they have a luncheon in that room, or if they have light refreshments or whatever in that room adjacent to the balcony. But I believe that is they call it the Oriental room or the Chinese room or something like that. That's why it's got that really weird chandelier thing up there. So who knows? Who knows? I guess it depends on where everybody's hanging out. Okay, anger as Liverpool Cup Finals fans boo William. But then you can see a funny old thing booing. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's called for because sometimes someone has petitioned um, in some way to have that happen to them. I mean, it's what he asked for. He only got what he asked for. Oh yeah, what did Pratik Patel say? Have a right to boo play. Well, that's what she was saying. Yeah, Pratik Patel said that people had a right to boo players taking the knee. Well, if they have a right to boo the players for taking the knee, Don't they have a right to boo the prince of what that is, the Duke of Cambridge, for a variety of reasons? It's not like he didn't ask for it. And I don't care what anybody says. These things that have been happening to the Cambridges is almost or in sometimes you could just say it's a direct result of the way they treated our Duchess. It did not win any favor that they treated our Duchess in such an appalling way. And the Oprah Winfrey interview, as long as I live, I am going to say, I am going to believe that the Oprah Winfrey interview has something to do with this, or maybe has a lot to do with this. The way that they treated our Duchess did not go over well with a lot of people. It just didn't. It did not go well. It did not set well with a lot of people the way the Duchess of Sussex has been treated. And as a result of that, I believe that that is where this booing, that is the reason why the Caribbean trip was such a failure. That's why those things happened, because of the way they treated the Duchess of Sussex, among other things. Among other things. I'm not just going to say that that's the only reason, but there are many reasons why the crowd, or why the people in the Caribbean felt, okay, they got it coming. They got it coming. Diane Hawkins says, on Jubilee Day, in my mind, the Sussexes will be driving up and down the mall, kids and dog in tow, and Liz riding in a royal, what is that, booster seat? Up front on royal clowns on balcony being blanked. Oh man, you paint a picture. Let's see. All right, so there you have it. So there's that side by side of the images I worked on yesterday. So the actual image is the one on the right, but the spiritually nuanced, correct image is the one on the left side. He went from walking tall with his head down to just walking small. He went from walking tall to walking small. I mean, just talk about a shrinking, just what a small man he's turned out to be. Baron, you have to remember Liverpool has a lot of black and mixed race players on their team. So that's the reason they booed, is called karma. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, when you look at that team, it does very much resemble a melting pot. It's a diverse group of people on the team. So yeah, it just stands to reason. But see, Miss P talks, we here in the United States always hear that they use the football matches as a recruiting tool for the right wing and the skinheads and the neo Nazis. So it is of no surprise that for me to look at that and say, wow, how did that happen? Because we thought that football was all about nationalism. I didn't know that, going up to Liverpool and, that environment would be so different from, say other places. Everything Sussex has said in Oprah Winfrey interview rang true and since proven true. Weak excuses and fake investigations from unroyals only help prove Sussex's case. Yes, like that whole thing with the bullying to preempt. And you know what? Just like yesterday, I said, why is all this stuff coming about Princess Diana? And you guys told me, you said, because there's a documentary coming out. And I'm like, really? Yeah, but why should I be surprised? Because it's the exact same thing that happened before the Oprah Winfrey interview. As soon as they heard about the interview, then they were just like, okay. I mean, and that's what's so twisted about it, is that they were so methodical about this whole bullying claim. They literally pulled that out of midair to use against the Duchess of Sussex. Um, Not even knowing what was in the interview, but they just assumed the worst. And so to preempt it, they decided to Just throw that out there. And then, of course, what happened to the investigation? That's a good question. What happened to it? I thought they were so upset, and William was furious as at the way. And you know what? And if I had any type of sympathy for him at this moment, which I don't, but if I had any type of sympathy, the mere thought of that headline that William was furious because the way that Meghan treated the staff, like he was some kind of hero that rode in on his horse to save the staff from Meghan, the American woman of color, ancestor of slave bully, the angry black woman. That was the way that the story was written, right? But look at the little man. Look at the little man there. He went from such a big shot to such a little man, and it didn't take much. The Sussexes didn't have to do anything but sit back and watch. That's true, Baron. They like to throw rocks and hide their hands. Then they use the excuse, never complain, never explain, some BS. Absolutely, Rick. Thank you so much for your comment. Let's see. Everything. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me. Oh my goodness. Wow. You know, the comments. 1,467 people. Really? Is that really happening? Dorothy Ross, thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex, and happy Sunday to you. And moreover, thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Wow. I mean, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, but let's see. Cooper Sparks. Cooper Sparks. Okay, let me pull this computer closer to myself because I can see there's a lot of small print there. And y'all know I need some glasses. I was too vain to get the bifocals, you know that. I was too vain to get the bifocals, but oh my goodness, that doesn't help. But anyway, Cooper Sparks says Dutch TV gushing about Prince Harry, one of the guys, and yeah, he's one of the guys. And on Tuesday, uh, they'll speak with him for a whole hour. Oh, okay. So that was that interview that he had in the Netherlands. Okay, I'm not going to read all those because they are super, super small. But anyway, you can see Meghan, one of us. A Meghan, a one of us. And there on the right side, that shocking headline from the Daily Fail, Prince William booed. Okay, I don't like that. That's too close. Oh, okay. Let's go there. Okay, again, Cooper Sparks with these wonderful graphics. Question. The question. Royal poll, would you boo Meghan and Harry if they appear on the palace balcony? The answer, Prince William booed by Wembley crowd in shock FA Cup final. I love the way that Cooper puts everything so very simple like that. And it's just like you can tear one page and tear the other page and put them together. So symbolically, that's exactly what happened. You just tear the pages apart, slide them together, and you have a good question and answer. I tell you, the Sussex squad really knows how to prosecute a case. Right, Sheila Watson? He's got enough head for that headline. Oh, Ceci Charles King. I'm not petty. I am merely intent on get every nuance. What is that nanosecond of information? For my report on the effect of karma. Yeah, that's it. A psychosocial analysis, karmatic effect. Thank you, Ceci, and I want to see that report when you're done with it. Please let me see that report when you're done with it. We deserve to be booed. They shouldn't. They should have stuck out for his. Yeah, they should have stuck up for his brother and sister-in-law unless the R word issue held them back. Exactly. 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 All right. So, there we go. The clear drop in support for the monarchy in Scotland compared with Britain as a whole. Hold on, let me pull that down so I can see what's up there in the corner. Also comes at a time when, back up again, the union is under continued pressure. The NSP, is that the Scottish something independence, whatever, has said that it is committed to retaining the monarchy should Scotland vote for independence. But Scotland is sick of it. As Dr. Scholler said, they don't want it. They don't want it. I'm going to have to steal that soundbite of Dr. Scholler. They don't want it. I love to hear her say they don't want it. Widening rift on retaining the royals is revealed ahead of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. This is for Church Nelly. As you know, Church Nelly is no stranger to the pleasures of a man wearing a kilt. So, Church Nelly, if you're not in church, if you're here with us today, this is a custom photo that I picked out for you because Church Nelly loves her kilts. Okay, now let's have a little history lesson here. As a matter of fact, you know who I need for this history lesson? I need Sophia Petrillo. Picture it. Italy. Well, actually, this was in London, wasn't it? Italy, 2021. Italian fans claim Prince William snubbed Italian president by refusing to congratulate him after their Euros victory, right? Despite videos showing the Duke being blocked from reaching him in Wembley Royal Box. He wasn't blocked. How was he blocked from reaching him? Now, that's the Daily Mail's version of it. But if you look at the photo, William is right there in the background. You can see that dome. And in the red circle, that is the president of, or is it the prime minister of Italy? There he is, right? Yeah, the president. The president is right there. And Willie is only, 20 feet away? How is he blocked? Despite him being blocked. Who blocked him? This game took place in the UK, am I correct? So how is he blocked? Even if the game was in North Korea, how could he be blocked? He's not blocked. He was not interested because he's a sore loser. And so therefore, he was not interested in congratulating the president of Italy for the victory. He just wasn't interested. He don't want it. He don't want it. He's a sore loser. And so when anybody decides that they have some type of sympathy for him, if anybody has the nerves to say that they feel sorry for him, look at what he's done. Look at what he did. He had an opportunity to congratulate the Italian president on their victory, and instead he's just looking. Look at how he's looking. I mean, I'll be honest, you can't see the clear appearance of his face, but he's just there in the background looking with that dumb look on his face that he always has. He's back there, a sore loser. You know, he brought his wife, he brought one of his children. He wants to celebrate Britain's victory. They were supposed to win, right? But that jinx, that bald-headed jinx there in the background, he shouldn't have come. If he wouldn't have shown up, they probably would have won. But that jinx stood there in the background, and he's just looking with that weird look on his face. With that weird look on his face. Huh. No, I won't go congratulate him. It didn't even enter his mind to go and congratulate him. And so karma being a you know what, the whole thing with the handshake happened. Yeah, He should have gone to congratulate them. But instead, oh, you're welcome, Church Nelly. But instead, he just kind of lays back in the cut and look. Despite videos showing the Duke being blocked from reaching him, despite the video showing that he was blocked, I don't see a block. Do you guys see a block? There's one security person there, and that's probably William's security person. William didn't go to congratulate him because he chose not to do it. He had a choice. He had a choice, and he just did not make the choice. He decided that it was better to be petty. And so before anybody feels any type of sympathy for him, before anybody says, oh, this is so disrespectful, consider the source. Consider the source. That was the height of disrespect. He had every opportunity to do what comes so easy. Just go congratulate him. He wouldn't do it. He decided that he would just not do it because of his arrogance. No doubt. Because of his arrogance, he decided, why bother? Let's just go. Just like a sore loser. He just slithered away and did not congratulate the visiting team. I would never expect to see something like that. But he did. Now, if they would have won, he would have gone over there so that he could gloat about it. But because they lost, he just slithered away. So, if anybody is feeling, okay, enough is enough, this is not nice and all that kind of stuff, consider the source. Consider the source. Everybody loves Harry. Everybody loves Harry with good reason. But William, not so much. Not so much with good reason. Because that is what he asked for. He asked for exactly what he got. He got what he had coming. You know, I'm not the judge and jury, but he got what he had coming. So, you know, I'll just leave it there with that particular part of it. But it was what he asked for. You know, everybody is going to be humbled one way or the other. Everyone, all of us. And for him, that was his time to be humbled. And it's too bad that it was a lesson that he had to learn the hard way. But you all deserve to gloat about this. I deserve to gloat. We all do. We all do. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and see if I can. There's a particular thing that I'm looking for on this. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. There's a particular part of this that I'm looking for, but it's kind of a long video, so I don't want to play the whole thing. Yes, that's it. That's it. Light Skin Harry. So I'm going to start with Light Skin Harry right there. Light Skin Harry, as he's been called. Somebody was very quick to add to the conversation today. Prince Harry did the handshake scene from Key and Peele. And if you don't know what it is, here it is. But that's why they always call him Light Skin Harry. There's a certain, few people who have used that reference to Harry. And of course, some people don't like the use of it. But what they're trying to say is that Harry is very well received among certain people in the population, and that's all to it. And of course, a lot of that is because of his mother, but most of it is just because of Harry's ability to relate to people. So anyway, that's it is what it is. Good day for the Sussexes. That's it for now. Please like, subscribe. Okay, that's Light Skin Harry. That's Light Skin Harry. So Excuse me. That's what I wanted to show you guys. That is what it's like to be a good sportsman. You know, that's what happens when you're not insecure. Yes, yes. He walks with the swag. He's got swag. That is behind them. Huh? That's what it is. He's got confidence. He knows himself. He gets in where he fits in. He's not trading on arrogance. That's the difference. He's not trading on arrogance. He's not trading on his status of birth. He works hard, he plays hard, and he earns everybody's respect. That's what the difference is. He has earned everybody's respect. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave that play, and then I'm going to scroll through and look at some of your comments. I think we're almost 1,600 at a certain point. Thank you, everybody, for being here on Royal Sussex. What a Sunday. You know what? I'm just going to go all the way to the very beginning because honestly, I did step away for a second once I started the video. But wow, I don't like to slow down the comments because that makes me a little frustrated. Did you notice how he was talking to the players and they were talking to him, not just shaking hands? Yes, H Night, I did notice that. I did notice that. I mean, just a natural ease and confidence. That's a true king right there. That's the king. That should be the future king, even though, as Dr. Scholler say, he don't want it. He don't want it. But that's a king. That's how a king walks amongst people. You don't just walk among people and hope that people just, respect you out of a sense of obligation. You walk amongst people that you see them as your equal, and you hope that they give you whatever respect that they want to give you. You look at people as equals, not as subjects. That's our Ginger Avenger. So let me see. Okay, I'm just scrolling back because I thought I saw something out the corner of my eye. If you have like I said, everything is going really fast. So thank you for being here. Okay. All right. I didn't miss anything. I'm going to go back to the absolute last comment. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to go to the absolute last comment, which is Elaine Parker. Okay, let me take that away. And let's get back over here. Let's get back to the rudeness of it. Okay, so let me go on to the next one. As I told you, there were more little works from me. Did you notice our Duchess's glasses? Did you notice her glasses? She looks nice in a pair of aviators, right? Huh? Don't you love those glasses? Those glasses seem to have been able to see the future. Those glasses are a reflection of the world that we live in, or even better, a reflection of William's world that he lives in. Thank you so much, Lorna Williams, for the super sticker, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex, and happy Sunday to you. So did anybody notice the glasses or no? Please say so because I worked on that very late last night because I wanted to express my feelings. Oh yes. Uh, Harry does have okay, thank you. You did notice the glasses. Aha, somebody else noticed them. Thank you, Susie Q. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you. Ah. Oh man. Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. I need to stop being so cheap and just get the nicer pair that they have available, and the whole glare resistant and the filter for the computer. Oh, thank you, thank you. That wasn't too petty, was it? Okay, so let's go here. All right, there you go. It says, never mind the Jubilee. Never mind the Jubilee. I didn't make this. Someone else in the squatty world made this, but I thought it was really cool. So I wanted to share it with you guys. And then there, Royal Poll, would you boo Meghan and Harry? And then the other one, are you ashamed Prince William was booed by crowd as FA Cup finals? So would you boo? Are you ashamed that he was booed? Um, either way, either way, I'm gonna just say no to the one on the left. I wouldn't boo, and to the right on, yeah, I'm gonna say no to both of them. No, I'm not ashamed. Yes, so no and no. Yes, no and no. Yeah, that'd be a big no and no. What is that? The ribbon glasses? Is that the Ray-Bans are great and expensive? Yeah, they are. Okay. And then there's this. Prince Booed can't wait to go to Buckingham Palace and ask Betty to launch a bullying investigation against the entire Wembley crowd. So, if they're going to investigate bullying claims, they are going to have to take on the entire crowd of Wembley Stadium. Yes, the entire crowd of Wembley Stadium is going to be investigated. Based on history, if past is prologue, you have to investigate the entirety of Wembley Stadium so you can get to the bottom of this booing. And Anne Boleyn, thank you, Anne Boleyn, for that. Whatever happened to that Buckingham Palace investigation into the Duchess of Sussex alleged bullying royal staff? Well, just to try to distract from something that is humiliating to the Prince William. So Robert Jobson decided, oh, let me run block. Well, Robert Jobson, yes, you can physically block just about anything, including a coach bus. You could probably block a 747, but you ain't going to be able to conceal this one. This one you cannot hide. Everybody knows that William was booed. So, yeah, there's no blocking that one. So, Star Rise says, how can there be anyone who takes the fail seriously? 1 week, boo Harry and Meghan. Next week, poll to shame those who boo Willie. Well, okay, I believe this one was the Express that did the poll. Matter of fact, let me go back and take a look at that. I know the one on the left, I do believe that was the Express. I think if you look at the font, both of these polls came from the Express. So just to be fair to the fail, if they did have one of those polls, I'm not aware of it, but I'm very sure that it was the Express that started that booing stuff. The Express was the ones that were so desperate that they had to poll about booing. Let me see this, why that bullying investigation needs to be brought out. Every time they want to distract, they will put that out there, pull that out their pockets. We know Meghan did not bully anyone. Joyce, absolutely right. The Duchess of Sussex didn't bully anyone. So, there you go. Prince William faced boos from thousands of football fans during the FA Cup final. Down there it says football fans love Harry and Meghan. Oh, man. Okay. I think we got the point. So, let us have a little history about this discontent against the royal family. Queen Elizabeth gets booed in public. Now, thought I had a video for that, but I'm not sure. So I'm not going to look for it. But if you recall, when the Queen, I think this was one of the few times that we have seen the Queen actually using a cane or a stick to help her walk. But yeah, this is one of those few times. So when she went to the opening of the Scottish Parliament, there were clearly audible boos against, or should I say, for the sovereign. People booed her. They openly booed her in Scotland. The streets around the Parliament were pretty bare, save for just a few people who came out to support her. And then you could see those Scottish flags in the background. Most people were not pleased that she showed up. Um, I would say more than half the people there, if not the majority of the people, clearly was not excited to see the Queen in Scotland. So, um, yeah, basically she just wasn't welcome. But she went anyway, and as she was leaving, the car was booed. I mean, nobody threw anything or anything like that. It wasn't like she was in any danger or something of that effect. But they wanted people to know um, that they did not want her there. So I remembered that, and so I thought about it today. I'm just like, well, wait a minute, because even though people were saying that, oh, well, they're trying to change things and make it sound like, oh, they weren't booing William, they were booing the national anthem. No, they were actually booing him, and then they booed God Save the Queen, and the Queen herself was booed. And believe me, when she got booed that day, it wasn't because people were booing the national anthem. So just to give a little background, um, it's not like it's not like the Queen is above being booed herself, because people have in the past and in the future are likely to do the same thing. And even though she's older and in that frail state, just last year she was booed. Lorna Williams, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And happy Sunday to you. This is a happy Sunday. I'm doing a victory lap. This is one of those days where even though I don't smoke cigars, I wish I had one. Oh, man. Let's see. And then I'll go to this next one here. Queen Elizabeth gets booed in public. You see that? Gets booed in public. And take a look at the streets around the Parliament. Where's the people? Where's the people? Now, I know this is not a very wide angle photo, but trust me when I say this. And there was just an article that came out before that where people openly asked the question, why is she here? Why is she even here? So it seems awfully cruel, but it is a thing. Why is she here? Scotland, don't forget, they have a long memory of the monarchy, what the monarchy did to them. They have a figurehead in parliament, though, so them separating themselves will probably not happen. Oh, so the person in their parliament is a figurehead. I thought she wanted to, whatever her name is. I thought she wanted out of the union. The Queen has been hiding off and on that day, and she was happy to come out for the horse races. They talking about she's so sick, nothing is wrong with the Queen. Well, I mean, as we saw yesterday, she seemed to be in good spirits. She seemed to be in good spirits. I mean, she didn't look unhealthy to me. I mean, all things considered, that Asian actor who plays in so many American movies, I forgot his name. He just got a star on the Walk of Fame, and he's 93 years old, and he did not walk with a stick, and he was, so being 93, it doesn't mean that you're in poor health. And it seems as that since Harry went up there and cracked the whip, as people said, since Harry cracked the whip, now all of a sudden it seems like the Queen is getting healthier, which is true. It seems like since Harry has gone up to has gone over to see the Queen, it seems like she's in better health now than she has been for quite some time. I mean, that is very curious, though, isn't it? How is it that the Queen seems to have had improved health since Prince Harry's come to visit? It really does beg the question: how is the Queen seemingly healthier since Harry said something to the effect that she has the wrong people around her, and I want to make sure she has the right people. So that is something that definitely needs further investigation. You know, this is not our fight; it's not our forum right now, but yeah, I just when I saw those pictures of the Queen yesterday, I had to think about that. I'm like, huh, that is interesting. I mean, she seems to have improved. So whatever. Okay, so let's go on. Right there, you can see 8 gas guzzling vehicles took the Queen of England and her entourage from Holyrood Palace to the Scottish Parliament so she could lecture Scots on the importance of COP26 and the need to go green. She then left on a helicopter back to Balmoral. 8 gas guzzling vehicles. Now, that happened at the opening of Parliament. Why do I know this? Because I saved the receipts. There's a receipt right there. Plus, I love that photo. I mean, that artwork. Um, and so, when the Queen went to Scotland for the opening of Parliament, she gave a speech that was handed to her about the COP26, right? Well, when the COP26 took place, you guys do know she didn't show up. And why didn't she show up? I think it had something to do with this. After being booed on her way out of the Parliament, the Queen did not show up for the COP26. Charles went, Camilla went. As a matter of fact, I don't think Camilla went to that one. Yes, she did because she said that Biden wouldn't stop farting. And then, of course, Kate and William showed up, but the Queen didn't show up. The Queen knows how to read the room. The Queen knows how to read the room. Charles says, yet they are not political, but enforces these rules as head of state in their favor. They are playing hide and seek. I like that. They are playing hide and seek with details about the Queen. Who will forget the recent priest intruder? Yeah. The priest intruder. Yes. Child, you know what? I forgot about it just that fast. I forgot about that just that fast. Okay, but take a look at this. So this is the COP26. I told y'all I kept some receipts. This is you never know when you're going to need them. So that's the COP26. There's William and Kate in the center. Instead of taking their gas guzzling, fuel belching helicopter, for once in their pathetic lives, they decided to take the train. And you can see William's fist is clenched. He has one hand in the pocket. If I was a body language expert, I would say, that's interesting. He looks very hostile. He looks like he's guarding himself. Even with the mask on, it looks like his jaw is clenched. And of course, the Duchess of Cambridge, she doesn't seem to care one way or the other. She just wants to get it over with. They both want to get it over with. They don't want it. True Baron, hostage Liz is looking better, smiling, getting hair done. Let me see, buttoning up clothes the right way. I get that reference. Seems far less frail, even gaining weight. Maybe getting meds and food she needs. Diane Hawkins. That's a brilliant insight. Thank you so much. Diane Hawkins. I tell you, investigator Diane Hawkins always seems to get it. Thank you so much for that. Gaining weight, buttoning up her clothes properly, and probably taking her meds that she need. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're seeing in real time. That's what we're seeing. The queen is actually being cared for at last. Okay, so, and then if you look on the bottom left, there's that, what do you call that thing? That was the Earth flop. That was when they were supposed to come together for that. Well, let me finish on the upper right first. During the time of the COP26, there's Prince William's billboard. Prince William, helicopter flights check, private jets check, check, multiple huge homes check, personal train check, climate change hypocrite check. Prince William blasted over private jet use after urging others to be climate friendly. He's stupid. He don't get it. What is it about his hypocrisy that he just doesn't see? He just doesn't seem to get it. How could anybody be so I don't even want to use the word that I'm thinking because it's not politically correct, but how could you? How could you not see that you're saying one thing and doing the other? And let me remind you all, at the time that this was happening, the tabloids were attacking Harry for the handful of times that he used the private jet that belonged to somebody else that was going the direction he was headed. But yet for William, they downplay this entire hypocrisy. They downplay it. And then, of course, let me give you a close-up view. If you notice, there's no crowds of people in the background. There's no throngs of people pushing up to the front, trying to get a view of what's happening. That family in the background is outnumbered by photographers, police, security, and probably even the celebrities. They're outnumbered. That's just a family that were on their way to Waitrose to get some heat and eat food, some takeaway that they can go home and heat up tonight. And they just happened upon all of this stuff happening. They didn't even know what was going on. Nobody knew. Nobody watched. But yet, somehow he won a BAFTA award. Somehow, I say sarcastically, he won a BAFTA award for an event that nobody knew about, nobody watched, and nobody even showed up for. That crowd of people in the background is like, what? Two parents, a kid in a pram or stroller, and maybe someone who is going to high school next year. That's it. That's the crowd pushing to see who's up front. They didn't have to push. And they only stayed for a minute. Trust me when I say it, they only stayed for a few minutes and then they were out of there. So what a hypocrite. And this whole Earth flop thing is a complete failure. It's a failure. It's a vanity project. At least Prince Charles can say that he's achieved some things because of his consistency over the years as Prince of Wales. But this guy right here, a big fat nothing burger. Nothing. He has nothing to show for the time that he's been there. And so when he got booed, it's because nobody feels any loyalty or connection to him because he hadn't done anything. Not himself or the Stepford wife. They haven't done anything. They haven't done anything to deserve people's I guess I hate to say it, but people's respect, really. What have they done to deserve people's respect? What have they done? They have been branded as lazy, even by the Queen, according to the tabloids. Even the Queen has branded her lazy. He's been Workshy Will and Doolittle Duchess. Waity Katie, lazy, both of them. Lazy! Okay, you guys, we're going to change gears just a little bit. Where is Afro Annie? Come on, Annie. Annie. And one more. Okay, changing gears a bit. I was kind of shocked when I saw this. Middle-aged white woman who admits she has no friends threatening to physically harm Meghan Markle. See, I don't have any friends, so then I vent. I have to vent on Twitter, and the only way I can see Meghan Markle is on Twitter. But I don't call. I mean, but don't call me crazy. And if you don't want to call her crazy, don't even look at her picture either, because you know. Anyway, Meghan Markle, if it's the last thing I do, I will take you down physically, mentally, or otherwise. I can't stand women like you. You give us all a bad name, and you're a piece of that. Now, one of the squatties shared this on the Twitter. I was shocked. Of course, I was shocked. The hashtag Oprah, you can make a lot of money if you can convince Meghan Markle to fight me. I don't care if it's wrestling, I guess it's supposed to be wrestling. I don't care if it's kickboxing. It's her choice, whatever she wants to do. I just I want to be there. Got me? Oh, yeah. Let me see. Annie Bullard says, I read that and that woman is unhinged. Yeah, yeah. It's remarkable. It really is remarkable. Um, Let me see. You will be a sad nothing for the rest of your life because you're a miserable effing bee. She's saying that Megan is going to be miserable the rest of her life. Oh. Anyway, so, as Harry has expressed concerns for their security, and as they love to say to us, oh, but during the event, that's the safest place in all of Britain. But it's the away from the events, and it's people like this that we're concerned about. This is the reason why the squad has been so vigilant. This is why we have called people out when necessary, is because of language like that. Now, I want to believe that this person may just be very harmless and desperately in need of counsel and or medication, whatever. But we don't have time to sit up and pick and choose or try to decide when a person may or may not be a threat. We have to consider all of these things to be as threatening, one as much as the other. Because when it comes to security, a perpetrator only has to get it right one time, but for the security team, they have to be right every time. So this is why the squad has been very vigilant about the Sussexes' security and calling out the hypocrisy wherever we find it. It's because of things like this. So I don't want to spend a lot of time on her. This seems like a very sad person, and I hope that she gets whatever help that she needs. I hope that the authorities are aware of this person. Let me see. She also threatened the Bidens. Oh, good grief. Well, she better not mess with Jill, because I'm telling you, I've seen Jill Biden in action, and you Jill Biden moves faster than the Secret Service. Jill Biden moves faster than the Secret Service. Um, Let me see. This is a sick woman, and to read her sad poets is not good. We have been made aware of her report. Her as it appears, it has been done. Okay, good, good. All right, good. So, anyway, for those of you who have not heard of this before, there you have it. All right, hit it. Camilla dives to the floor of her car and screams as protesters attack. Again, not everybody loves the royals. There was a harrowing protest in London. This happened back in December of 2010. and the car was carrying Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles was attacked. Attacked! That literally happened in 2010. And you could see that look on Camilla's face. Look at her face. As a matter of fact, some people are saying that that look on her face may have been the one thing that repelled the attack. I mean, just look at her face. That look on her face may be the very thing that repelled the attack. That may have been what made the attackers retreat. Uh, they wouldn't go any further. They don't want it. They don't want it. So whatever they were thinking, I'm pretty sure upon seeing the Duchess of Cornwall, they quickly lost their nerves. Their knees buckled, their intentions unclear at that point. They lost their nerves. whatever whatever drove them to go after the couple that night was quickly dissolved upon seeing the fright on the Duchess of Cornwall's face. They scared her, and in return, she scared them. one, one, one sight of the Duchess of Cornwall, and there was a quick retreat, a clearly audible cry, retreat, retreat. Oh. They weren't exactly outnumbered, but you understand. So, yeah, again, this was December of 2010. Our austerity, their prosperity. So, not everybody. And this, of course, is some more photos. The glass was broken. The Duchess of Cornwall, uh, they said she dropped to the floor. I don't have any image that supports that. But they were on their way to the Royal Variety for a jolly time. And as you can see, after the event happened, the Duchess of Cornwall was a bit shaken but not stirred. I couldn't resist. Shaken but not stirred. Okay. So yeah, that's it for that. Any comments about the Duchess of Cornwall single-handedly repelling an attack from an angry mob upon sight? Anybody? Okay, let me see. Baron tickles me when he holds back his laugh. Oh, I did my best. I did my best. Let me see, y'all. To put Botox and anti-wrinkle on that face would mean her face would never move again. I'm not sure it moves now. Jacqueline Squash says, Baron in Trenchtown. Hey Prince, Trenchtown want their money. What do you mean? Oh man. Okay, so let me get rid of her. Let me take that away and we'll move on. All right, you guys. So, on a lighter note, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, as I said a while ago, they are not hiding. They are living their best life. The Duchess of Sussex, look at how thick her thighs are. I mean, the Duchess of Sussex was known to have very, very small legs. Well, now she's a mom. She's getting that mom bod, and in the best possible way. She has on her boyfriend shirt or husband shirt. I believe that's what they call it, the husband shirt. So there she is, celebrating her love for her husband with the husband shirt. How cool is that? And even carrying his mallet, I suppose, or whatever. I don't know if that one is for practice or not. Maybe he's teaching her how to play polo. Who knows? But it's a very nice gesture. And anyway, that's our Duchess out there enjoying the California sun in the land of her birth. I mean, after all, as we know, there are no leaks in Montecito. Okay, and here's a couple of other ones. There's Harry stretching or something. I'm pretty sure the Duchess of Sussex is like, what are you doing? Oh, but we could see how Harry stays in such amazing shape because he seems to be very flexible and very fit, and you can see his arms and shoulders are ripped. So he's in his best possible health out there in sunny California. And there you have the her real sister-in-law, Delphina. Meghan with her real sister-in-law, Delphina, at husband's polo game. That's her real sister-in-law. Nacho is his real brother, and that's his real sister-in-law. And there you have Meghan and Harry fans are organizing high tea birthday party for Lilibeth. I hope you guys are going. A high tea birthday party for Lilibeth. And there's Nacho. Nacho, the Ralph Lauren polo guy, a real polo player, champion player, as well as a real polo guy. And there's Harry in the background there. You can see him looking quite dashing in his uniform for the Los Padres. And Harry showing his good sportsmanship or competitive nature. All right. And what else do we have here? Oh, so you guys, I promised you that we would talk about this later, and later is here. Um, Retired Buffalo Police Department officer Aaron Salter. As you know, we are praying for the people that were at the top supermarket, and that includes this retired police officer who tried to prevent mayhem, and unfortunately, he lost his life. So, just in case you have not put a name or face to the hero, um, or one of the heroes, it is retired Buffalo Police Department officer Aaron Salter. So, again, we will send our prayers, and that guy is a true hero. Yes, rest in peace, Aaron Salter. But yeah, that was a terrible thing that happened, and it's a shame that we are becoming so desensitized to these events that in just a couple weeks we tend to move on and forget about it. In some countries, an event like that would be so devastating that they would literally close down the country. Everybody would pause to reflect on it. But here, unfortunately, it seems to be the cost of doing business. So I hate that things appear to be that way for those families. They certainly do not have the privilege to just move on. But unfortunately, as a society, we just kind of shake it off and then move on to the next mass shooting. It's an absolute disgrace. I don't know what there is to be done about it, but every time something like this happens, a little bit of ourselves are taken away. A bit of our humanity, a bit of our spirit is torn away with these events, and that has got to change. That has got to change. When a man kept his hands and eyes off his wife to show only his true attention. Okay, so that was not for me. Sorry about that. Rest in peace, Mr. Salter. Prayers to his family. Yes, and to all the families. To all the families. Prayers from the Sussex squad. Yep. Rest in peace, sir. Thank you so much for that, Lauren R. Murray. Thank you, Anastasia. Okay. So, where are you? Liverpool fans are a disgrace, and every single one that booed the anthem, that is, should face a lifetime ban from attending matches. It's a criminal offense in some countries to boo the anthem in such a way. Maybe we need that here to deal with feral fans. Fans must be allowed to boo players who take the knee in support of Black Lives Matter, says Free Speech Union, as they lobby FA to stop supporters from being banned by clubs. Well, which is it? The statement from 2022 or that statement from 2021? What is it, Jack Barber? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Which is it? How are we supposed to look at it? These people had a right to protest. If they have a right to protest someone taking a knee, then they have a right to protest someone being a complete, you know what? They have their rights. They have their rights. They have their rights not to shake hands with someone that does not have values that align with their own. Someone who disrespected a woman of color, someone who says that there's too many black people in Africa, someone who seems to think that war is only for other continents, but certainly not Europe, someone who went to the Caribbean and lost half the Commonwealth. Maybe he deserves to be treated a certain way. Maybe. Maybe he got exactly what he deserved. Maybe because he allowed his sister in law to be completely humiliated by the press. And some people insinuate that, maybe you were in on it, allegedly. Maybe you got exactly what you had coming. Maybe. There's a whole bunch of maybes there. But whatever the case may be, it happened. People expressed themselves, and you were humiliated. You were made to feel some of that same humiliation that other people may have felt, possibly because of your input or leaks, as they have referred to him, Willie Leaks. Maybe he's been paid, uh, you know, paid out for his folly. Maybe. I'm just throwing a bunch of maybes in there because I'm not in a position to judge him. Although I, I can gloat. I am in a position to gloat, but I don't know what's in his heart or whatever. But maybe this is exactly what he asked for. Maybe this is the outcome that he deserves. And then maybe he deserves this. Maybe he deserves this. Maybe that's what he had coming. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's reduced to that. Maybe it's just as simple as that, and anything else would be overly complicated. Maybe that's exactly what is called for, is that everybody should have a good laugh and then we move on. Maybe. Again, I'm just throwing the maybes out there because I don't want to judge the situation too harshly or whatever, but I'm just saying maybe. Just maybe. Oh, Teresa Weissman says they were upset because of the investigation into the 96 dead from the bleacher collapse. They see Baldy as a member of the establishment and blamed the people for their own deaths. Well, again, as I said, there are so many components to the reason why people booed him. And don't forget, they were also chanting the Duchess of Sussex's name. Now, over the next few days, I'm pretty sure that we are going to find some cell phone video that supports a lot of what has been said about what happened that particular day. So I'm sure there were many reasons. I mean, with a crowd that large, there's got to be so many reasons why people were feeling a certain way and they express their feelings. So yeah, that may be part of it. So whatever it is, it may have been just that, just simply people taking certain things out on him, like for instance the stuff that happened with his sister-in-law. I mean, people blame him for that. A lot of people blame him for that. So again, maybe that's exactly what he deserved. Maybe he got his comeuppance. And so we all decided to just gloat over it because we have been taking it, but it seems like we've been powerless to say or do anything about it. So then that happened and he's been humiliated. One of the terms I've learned from watching Downton Abbey is that he was foolish and he has been paid out for his folly. Okay. So Cookies and Cream says there's nothing in Baldylock's heart, a bunch of of rocks. He is a morally, emotionally, and spiritually and mentally bankrupt person. Agreed. Agreed. I'm not even going to mince words with that. Agreed. Okay. Next. Wait. There we go. Let's move on. Okay. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Here you have an example. You could have heard a pin drop as Prince William and Kate Middleton took their BAFTA seats video. Yeah, I've watched that video and it was so quiet you could hear a rat piss on cotton. That's how quiet it was. I mean, it was so quiet. Uh, it was deafening. That's how quiet it was. I thought that that was something that normally happens, but I said, no, don't they suppose to cheer when the royals walk in? But instead, everybody was quiet. Everybody was so quiet. I was like, wow. By the way, the lady in the front, that's the one who's there to replace Jason Knopf. Yeah, so that particular night, the Cambridges looked pretty sad. You know, you can see William's eyes darting left and right as he tries to reason what exactly has happened. But we all know what happened. You were a lot of things to a lot of people, and people made you feel a certain way. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Um, and then of course, uh, okay, I better not say it. But anyway, that's what happened. Okay, you guys. So, oh, let me see. These are the same people who tried to put in the crowd's mind to boo Meghan and Harry. See, when you put out certain energy, and besides, nobody told him and his wife to lose half the Commonwealth. Sean, I think I could take a hint. I do believe that I could take a hint. And you absolutely right. They did go and lose half the Commonwealth. And so being able to take a hint, let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that. It's amazing that I didn't have that cued, but with everything else that was going on, you know, it just kind of it kind of seemed okay, there you are. There you are. It just kind of seemed redundant, but you know what? If at any time it was more poignant and necessary, I think today is the day. So with that, woo! Yep. So that did happen. Oh, thank you, Karen Glenn. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you ever so much for watching Royal Sussex. And thank you, Yvonne Clark. Thank you for the super sticker. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Yeah, it's been a tough time for Willie, but you know what, you guys, I enjoyed this gloating session, as I know you all have. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Let's go back. Yeah. Oh, here it is. There we go. There's the queen from yesterday. Um, Remember, I said yesterday, and we just talked about this today. The queen seems to look so improved since Harry made that surprise visit. As you can see, it appears as though somebody slipped her an edible or perhaps hit her with a horse tranquilizer or something. But the queen seems to be in rare spirits for someone 96 years old who was supposed to be on her way out just a couple of weeks ago. We thought, oh, she's not going to make it to the Jubilee. And she didn't just stay in the car. She was actually walking around and even went to her seat and everything. So if it looks like the queen is whistling Dixie, it's probably because she was. It's probably because she was. Harry, it was something Harry said or done that made a difference in the queen's composure. I'm convinced of that. Something was said or done, but whatever it is, yeah, she does. She does. She absolutely does. Let me see. Has anyone seen the video of Harry dancing with the lady in Jamaica? Harry can gyrate his hips. Somebody give me a fan. I have seen that, and Harry was taking care of his business. Yeah, but I don't know. It just the queen looks amazing. So something happened. That's all I'll say is something happened. Teresa Weissman, thank you so much for the super chat. That Poe thing, she's having a really bad time, huh? Now you care. Now you know. I don't really care. He's got to grow up sometimes. Thanks for this safe space, Baron. Oh, you're quite welcome, Teresa Weissman, and thank you for being a part of this safe space. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Thank you all. Let's see. Well, it is getting close to that time. I have gone through my slides for today. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and don't forget she did have a small chat with her daughter-in-law yesterday. If you recall, she even though she was busy riding around in the Range Rover, she did stop to talk about becoming a queen consort. She did stop to talk about the future of being a queen consort. uh, the horsehair is laid covering one eye like a girl from the a girl from the hood in the club. Oh, Sean, thank you for the super chat. Oh man, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Okay, okay. But yeah, and look at her. Look at the queen. Look at her. Look at how animated she is. Look at her. She got those hands up like Al Jolson singing. I mean, look at her. It's like she's uh she's gesturing like Ethel Merman. There's no business like horse business like no. I don't know why. I don't know why when I'm looking at her here, it seems like she's singing. I mean, her heart is literally singing. I mean, she's belting out a tune like Ethel Merman. Anytime you have been taken off of the Grim Reaper's list and you make it to the horse races and you start belting out a tune like Ethel Merman, you must be okay. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. You know what, Baron? Did you find out if Baltimore had ever touched that poor lady's hand? If I mean, let me see. She was waiting for him to twirl her around. I did see a video. I do believe that they did touch hands. I do believe that happened. So I don't think I have that part of it, but I do believe that that actually happened. But yeah, you know what? I can find it and try to have it for next time. But and thank you for your super chat. And thank you as always for watching Royal Sussex. Josie, thank you for your super chat. Hey Prince, hey Prince. Hey Josie, I can take a hint. I can definitely take a hint. Let me get rid of something from my pot. You know what? This my pile of videos here. This thing has been behaving so well. I hate to jinx it at this point. So thank you, StreamYard, for acting accordingly today. But yes, there you go. There you go.
That's Prince. Prince. Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. No sound. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it. Oh, thank you. But yeah, Sean, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Wow, I did so good with the sound today. I knew it was going too well. I was doing too well with the sound. But yeah, she ain't going nowhere. And she ain't going nowhere. Anytime you come out of your hiding and you're belting out a tune like Ethel Merman, I mean, the queen is giving me Ethel Merman. There's no business like horse business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing. Oh no. Oh no, you thought they got me? Oh no, not that easy. Um, Nobody comes to this neighborhood looking for trouble. I can guarantee you that. Oh, thank you so much for the cash app. That was very nice of you. Starts with a K. Thank you so much. Um, oh, and one of the squatties sent me a message via Twitter to say, "Hey, there's no sound. Thank you so much." You guys, I really, really appreciate the way you guys look out for me. I appreciate, as always, you all trusting me to do this work. Nothing means more to me than the fact, I mean, everything else aside, thanks for trusting me to do this work because the squad is very guarded about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, as am I. And it means so much to me to be trusted to do this work. I cannot, that's why I keep saying it. It's not anything else more important to me than the fact that you guys um, trust Royal Sussex. So thank you for that. Let's give love to our faves before we get out of here. For instance, the queen of everything, our Queen Doria, and our Queen of Hearts, who somehow seemed to know that Harry had a future away from that family. Because, and we said it so many times, let's say it again, there are no leaks in Montecito. There are no leaks in Montecito. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. So last words before we get out of here. Yeah, she's let me see, Baron, she's jazz hands. Oh, if you mean that jazz hands. I for yesterday, I don't know, something made me grab all the photos that I thought um exposed something. I'm not a body language expert, but I just saw something. I just saw something. I'm like a body language expert, but not really. But it's just something about the way that she's something. You know, I don't need any further information. I can get my degree offline. It's just something about her. Thank you, Teresa Weissman. Just don't star yourself, Baron. Um, this time, believe me, I have taken myself out of the chat before. I don't know, for some reason I look up the thing and I see in broadcast and my finger has just slipped right up there and logged me out. Thanks, Baron. Have a blessed week, everyone. Under protective blood of our Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Love you guys. Hugs, hugs. Thank you, God's child. Let's see. Because Meghan is an actress. Oh, I almost forgot about her. Where is she? Where is that little troll? Sean, just for you. Let me have a sip of water. I almost forgot about her, but I was thinking about what her reaction would be to the booing. He was only booed because Megan is an actress, and it's really what Megan wants, and she probably paid those people. It's really disrespectful. They want to tear down the monarchy. They probably had cameras in their pockets. Wait, can we all just we really need to just set it aside and just watch a spirited football match because Megan isn't a Hollywood actress. So yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be complete without hearing from that little troll doll. So I was thinking about what kind of conspiracies would be in her little twisted head, and yeah. But thank you, Sean. I almost forgot about her, but yes, you're absolutely right. She would have had something to say about it, and she would have definitely have accused the Duchess of Sussex. I mean, after all, doesn't Archie have a camera in his juice box? Isn't there satellite equipment in Lily, Lily Diana's pram? Doesn't she have a satellite link in her pram? So obviously it was Megan's fault because, it's what Megan wants. She's a Hollywood actress. Okay. Oh my God. I was just thinking about when somebody said her wig was dusty. Okay, you guys, we got to get out of here. I'm going to Ginger Avenger us out of here. Who wants the last word of the day? I have had so much fun today. I mean, literally, my face is hurting. Speaking of faces in pain, let me get rid of her. Um, my face is hurting from smiling and laughing, and it's been a good day. I am going to go back to the Twitter so I can see the latest of the Teargate. All right. Let me see. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you, Southern Lady. Perfect last word of the day. Thank you, Connie Bomber. Boo. Boo. Yes. Thank you, Connie Bomber. Boo. Boo. Okay. Thank you for that perfect last comment. And we are going to Ginger Avenger. Thanks, everybody. Love you all.
Prince, Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
Nothing seems to go right for him. Nothing goes right for him. And it's because of his very nasty character. Nothing goes right for him. I, you know, uh, yeah, nothing goes right for him. I'll just leave it at that. And I can't help but think if anybody deserves that kind of treatment, if anybody deserves that kind of treatment, for what is alleged to have been said and done, for those late night, um, possible late night phone calls, or maybe they didn't even feel a need to hide. Maybe they didn't even feel a need to hide. But if anybody deserved that, it's that person. And I can't tell you how pleased I am. I know we're all very pleased right now. I cannot tell you how pleased I am that yesterday happened. It was a long time coming. Um, the preview was, of course, the $345 million. Oh boy. But yeah, that brings to mind that term, as low as a well digger's behind. As low as a well digger's behind. This is somebody so full of himself who thought that he was ready to be king. They had all that campaigning to see if they could. I believe they were trying to shame Charles out of the throne, and Charles just wasn't having it. He didn't even have to do anything. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. You just let a person be, and they will destroy themselves. They will literally destroy themselves. Look at there. Look at the little man there. This is figurative, of course, but that's kind of what we're seeing right now. This little person. Always, always allow your enemies their space to hate. They will destroy themselves in the process. And we are seeing the proof of that. So, and it's not even over with yet. It's not even over with yet. As long as he breathes and as long as he keeps going after the Sussexes, or allegedly that is, or encouraging other people to do that, that kind of stuff is just going to keep happening. And we'll just sit back and watch. With all we have to do is sit back and watch. We don't have to do anything. But we are going to speak up and speak out whenever necessary, because the squad, the squad never ever sleeps. We're going to be vigilant, and we're going to watch, and we're waiting for the jubbly. All right, you guys. Thank you for staying for the after. Let me look at a couple of comments here. I'm glad the Sussex family moved away from the drama to take the spotlight off of them and let it fall where it should, so people could see them for who they truly are. Ooh, I love that. I love that. That is so profound. That is so profound. I love that. The spotlight could fall on them so that people could see who they truly are. And it has. It has. And now it is, it's on the record. It's one for the record books. All they had to do was just do nothing, and just let the chips fall where they may. Okay, guys. Okay. Well, we really do have to go. Okay. There's that one more thing. Loretta Memphis says things have gone downhill after the Africa comment, Jubbly Tour, BAFTA, now sports, no place to go. Let me see. Maybe it's Will's plan so he don't have to work. Woo! You all are good. This is what I'm missing while I'm working. You all are good. Wow. Well, that's one way to get out of work, isn't it? Just burn it all down. That is one way to get out of work. All right, you guys. But she's been getting out of work lately. That picture on the right is like my favorite picture from the whole week. Is that one right there? Woo! How do you like me now? But seriously, y'all, put a seatbelt on that old lady, because if you hit brakes, she's gonna smush her lips all over that dashboard. And we got to get her to the Jubilee, because we ain't through having fun yet. So y'all, please, please put a seatbelt on Granny, because smushing her lips and breaking her glasses would be really inconvenient. We don't want her going to the Jubilee with a black eye or a broken nose. So put a seatbelt on her, and we will see y'all at the Jubbly. Why am I obsessed with the queen smashing her lips on the dashboard? Why does that obsess me? I don't know. But sometimes it's all I can see when she's in that Range Rover. So anyway, if they put the seatbelt on it, then I'll stop thinking about it. But until then, okay, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Love you guys. Well, I'm out of here. I'm hitting end broadcast. I will see y'all tomorrow.